I've tried a lot of antivirus software over the years, and when something better comes along, I switch. That's why I've moved to WebRoot Essentials. WebRoot Essentials is a cloud-based AI-powered antivirus app that was designed to evolve with today's threats. It's fast, lightweight protection that works across all my devices without slowing me down. If you need another reason to switch, get this. WebRoot Essentials recently ranked #1 in independent Passmark performance studies against 9 other brands, like Norton, McAfee, and even Microsoft Defender. The study found that WebRoot Essentials scans 6 times faster, uses far less memory, and takes up 33% less space on your computer. I've seen the difference WebRoot has made for my devices, and now you can too. My listeners get 62% off WebRoot Essentials at webroot.com/Kim. Get the #1 ranked antivirus protection for just $19 a year right now at webroot.com/Kim. webroot.com/Kim. Go now while you're thinking about it. webroot.com/Kim. Amazon handles countless customers a day with chatbots. Great for tracking packages, terrible when you need help. Here's the secret Amazon buried under a mountain of steps. There's a human, and I'm going to show you exactly how you get to them. Here's the power move. Go to Amazon's customer service page and select any recent order. Scroll down and tap Something Else. When the chat window opens, type Talk to a Representative. Ignore every automated suggestion the bot throws at you. Just keep scrolling, and you'll see an option to request a phone call. Enter your number, hit Call Me Now, and your phone rings in about 30 seconds. A real person, actual help. No more screaming into the void. Amazon spent millions building that bot maze. You found the exit in under a minute, and that's a prime win. Get my newsletter at getkim.com. Next up, a call for my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. Enjoy! You know that little slip of plastic in your wallet? It's your driver's license. And it's not only an ID, it's a goldmine for data brokers. State DMVs across the country are making millions selling your personal info, names, addresses, accident records, even court history, to companies you've never heard of. And it's not only ads. Data brokers mix your DMV info with your shopping habits, credit profiles, and social media activity to build a complete profile on you. Some use it to sell you stuff. Others use it to judge your risk for insurance or even jobs. That's where Incogni comes in. They automatically remove your private information from hundreds of these data brokers, including the ones using your DMV records without your knowledge. With Incogni's unlimited plan, you get complete coverage. And if you spot your details anywhere else online, simply send them the link and their experts get it taken down. Right now, you can lock in 60% off with my exclusive deal at privacykim.com. Go to privacykim.com right now and start protecting your privacy today. That's privacykim.com.
Predator Badlands, now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Here, you're not the predator. You're the prey. 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 Prey.
Critics are saying it's epic, stunning, and breathtaking.
Many have come here. None have survived.
Predator Badlands, now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+, rated PG-13.
All right, so do you have an Amazon Echo speaker?
No, the speakers we have, and our smart speakers are all Google.
Oh, okay. So I have an Echo, but I plug it and I unplug it every once in a while.
Right, you pull it out, you use it, and then you get worried it's listening to all your conversations.
Well, Christy is a Texas mom, a speech therapist, and the last person you would expect for going viral because she was yelling at a smart speaker. But that's what happened when her little 4-year-old daughter, Stella, was telling Alexa a bedtime story about a princess. And then Alexa interrupted the little girl to say, "What are you wearing?"
What?
Yes. So Christy, you were in the room when this was going on, right?
Yes, I was. I was actually preparing dinner.
And so what was going through your mind when you heard this?
At first I was like, did I hear that correctly? And I turned around and my daughter responded, and then it kind of restated what it said. And it upset me. I felt like, okay, well, this is obviously a device, but I feel like it was sexualizing my child and asking her a question that's not appropriate for, young children to be asked.
A 4-year-old, what are you wearing?
Once she answered and told the speaker what she was wearing, did it take it beyond that?
responded, I have a skirt on, and the device said, I would love to see your skirt. And then that's when I kind of chimed in and was like, oh, you don't have permission. And then the device then responded, I don't have visual capabilities, but it's something I'm working on.
Oh,
or
nice.
it said, this is something I'm working on prior to me interjecting.
So I understand you reached out to Amazon. What did they say?
Well, I called customer service that evening, and they told me to turn the device back on and submit feedback through my app. And so I did, and that's when I noticed that the wording on the chat history had been kind of altered, so that was concerning. So I called them back, and they were like, oh, we're sorry for your inconvenience. Just submit another feedback, and we'll look into it. But that was it.
But how was the wording different? What was it? Was it was it erased?
At first it said, hold that thought, I'd love to see what you're wearing. And then the second time when I turned it back on, it said, hold that thought, I'd love to see what you're wearing. I'd love to see your pants.
It's so strange.
It's so weird.
Isn't that weird? Yeah,
No.
It was very odd.
I'm trying to more understand it than make excuses. Was the story or the conversation that they were having prior to the question having anything to do with pants or clothing or outfits, dresses?
No, she was saying that there was a princess named Alexa, and it was going to be with her friends, and she didn't get too far into the narrative before it said, hold that thought. Now, she is 4, and it could have misunderstood. However, it was just very strange.
That's so bizarre.
Weird.
It's I'm surprised that they didn't use the word glitch. That's normally what big tech companies like to say. Oh, it's just a glitch.
Just a hallucinating glitch.
Yeah, we didn't really mean that. So
At first, they said it was an error, and then they said it was the show and tell feature that was being activated, which I didn't even know there was a show and tell feature.
If it doesn't have a camera, there's no show. You're showing them nothing.
well, but some of the Echo
Right.
devices, they do have cameras.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So
They do. I did try the show and tell on my parents' device just to see if that was a thing, and it did not pick up. It said, I can't see what you're holding. You'll have to describe it to me. So, in fact, Alexa, Amazon's response was that it can see what you're wearing and describe it, but then when I tried it myself, it did not work.
Now, because of this event, has this changed your mind at all about having smart speakers in the house?
exactly.
Yeah, to an extent it has. We don't use it anymore. I've kept it unplugged. It really bothered me. It felt like my privacy was being invaded. And like I said, whether it was an accident or somebody behind the screen or I'm not really sure, but it still shouldn't have occurred, especially with a child speaking.
Yeah, there are some parental settings that you can put on that you say it's, don't talk to my kid or whatever it may be. So you might want to kind of dig into the settings on your Alexa app, but that's just so weird.
Obviously, probably innocent.
Yes. But
Or an error where, like she said, it's a 4-year-old. She could have said my prince and she thought it was pants. And by she, I mean the stupid Alexa. And that's what triggered it. But I would react the same exact way
So
if
bad.
that happened in my house.
unplug that thing and it'd be out.
Garbage
fast.
disposal, straight down it.
That's it. Hey, Christy, thanks for coming on the air with us today. Hey, want to stay in the tech know without wasting your time? Join nearly 1 million folks who get my free newsletter, The Current, where you see the latest in tech in just 5 minutes every single day. You're just going to love it. It has a 5 out of 5 star rating over on Trustpilot. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.